All right guys, so tonight we have an amazing dinner at a historical location. I am at the Sathorn house. Khao Soi does not get enough credit for how amazing of a Thai dish it is. Okay, next up, these beautiful river prawns. Look how large they are, look at this. And then we are gonna get a little bit of these things over here. All right, you've heard of the area Sathorn, right? The area Sathorn was named after a Chinese immigrant family called Sathorn who owned this amazing house. Now this house was built around the time of Rama V, so that's probably like 150 years ago, and he was synonymous for building this canal to link two areas in Bangkok. Long story short, he fell ill, passed away, the house passed down to his son-in-law, didn't do very well, and had to sell, and it was sold to an Italian lady who turned this into Hotel Royal, this particular beautiful house. And then after that, Hotel Royal was sold, or not sold, leased out to the Soviet Union, and they built their first embassy in Bangkok right here for something like 50 years. And then after that, it was bought back by the government over here, and then it was turned into a UNESCO site. And finally, where we are today, it is now leased by W Hotels and turned into an F&B hotspot. Okay, I had to tell you that story because huge significance, because we say the name Satorn all the time, but where did that name come from? And now, you know, this house is phenomenal. Look at it. Old style. What's great about it is you've got, you know, the house all the way around, and then the courtyard is in the middle. Exactly the way houses are in the Arab world as well. I guess that's how it always was. Now it's changed, right? Now you have your house like on one side or in the back, your garden is in the front, or your house is in the front, your garden's in the back. But this is how houses were. All the rooms were up there and down there, and you had your courtyard right in the middle. You also got this very unique King Power building right next to it as well. Phenomenal. Because this is open rooftop, of course, the courtyard. You can see all the tall buildings all around it. And by the way, Sathorn, Silom, where we are right now, is the original financial district of Bangkok. I don't know if you know that, but that's a good piece of information to know. All the financial center, all the entities that work within the financial center are right around the corner over here. Now, let's go inside. So this is how the restaurant is done up now. All the rooms are done like this. This over here. All these rooms, super beautiful. Seating outside over there as well. Of course, it goes all the way around. That's where we walked in from. And this is where we are going to have dinner. But look at this. You could actually sit right here on the balcony and look outside. Look at that. Phenomenal. Just look at this architecture, guys. The original architecture of this building. Look at this pillar. How beautiful that is. And look at the ceilings. Phenomenal. Oh, the artwork that's in here as well. And every single room you walk into has something special in it. Like this right here. Fresh lobster. Got all the wines and everything. Staircase up for us. So beautiful. And we are gonna sit right here. Ooh, dinner's here already. Look what we got. I told you this place was gonna be phenomenal. Look at this. We are going to start trying some of this amazing food. Look at this. Get a little bit of this. Oh, look at that scallop. Get a scallop. Some of this crab as well. And one of these shrimps. That is for us right there. Look at that. That looks like a seafood salad. First bite right there. Have a look. That is spicy seafood. It's got some crunch in there. I imagine part of that is because of the chilies. Part of that is probably because of ginger. Everything is cold on this dish, but it feels very much like a tuna salad, but elevated. With so many different spices and so many different seafood elements in there. Super nice. And you saw what we got. Got some of this crab in here as well. Super creamy. And it's definitely got like julienne ginger in there. Some other vegetables which I cannot get. Definitely chili in there, but really, oh, super nice. Very refreshing. Opened up my sinuses, cleaned everything in my throat all the way down, and prepared me for what's to come next. Okay, next up is beautiful river prawns. Look how large they are. Look at this. Just so you know the size, look at that. So beautiful, sliced so nice, grilled so beautifully, and you can tell because of this black over here, super nice. You want this, so I want to get a little bit of that. You want to pour this on there. Got to do that. And then you pick this up like that. And that is the way that you need to eat. So you guys know what it is that I'm having. The flavor is all there. Now, this is so nicely grilled, not over grilled. A lot of times, shrimp will come out, you'll take a bite, and you know it's like your teeth sink in, but it takes a little bit of time and then it does that, right? That's how your mouth feels. This one is not like that. Your teeth sink in all the way down very quickly. Super nicely done. Just a perfect amount of grill and that creamy sauce. That's fantastic. The way prawns should be made. That is beautiful. And whatever you have on your spoon, make sure you finish that up. Oh, I dropped some. I'm gonna pick it back up right there. Oh, dish number 2, super nice, super fresh, just perfect. I rarely am able to say that, but sometimes some chefs just get it very right. And this one is very, very right. I love it. Okay guys, next up, the signature Canadian lobster. Look how it's done, cooked until it gets beautifully orange like that. And this is sitting on omelette, which is sitting on top of pad thai noodles, a signature dish in Thailand. One of the most popular Thai dishes in the world. Maybe not the #1 dish in Thailand, if you ask any Thai, but around the world, it's probably the most well-known dish. So if you've had a pad thai before, this is a pad thai with a difference because there's so many new things in there. And I wanna show you guys, look at this. Of course, you've got your peanuts, you gotta have that. Then this is, I could not believe it, banana flour, and it is chopped up, deep fried. I had a little one and it is fantastic. It's like a chips of banana, but it's savory. It's not even sweet because it's the flour before the sweetness happens. Super nice. You got these little mini prawns. Look at that, beautiful. And of course, this amazing lobster. And don't forget this one over here. So, you got bean sprouts as well. Now, you do need a little bit of lime, so and get a little bit of lime on top, and then we are gonna get a little bit of these things over here up on top. This is gonna be my bite right here, and we're gonna get this. We gotta get everything. I think I got it all right there. Look at that. Take one last look before it goes down the hatch. See that? That is everything. Okay, here we go. Going back for lobster, right there. Oh my God, there are so many flavors in there. You gotta put that lime on it. You gotta put the peanuts on it. Those two things just take you in two completely different directions. And then those fresh veggies, that crunch that you get from the bean sprout, and the soft noodles, which has a little bit of sweetness on it as well. You know, in a lot of places they put sugar on top of it. That's why you get that sweetness. It's definitely in there. And then when you add these little shrimp, look at this. I love this. It's super crunchy and super nice. It just has a hint of a shrimpy flavor. And you got the banana, just a different flavor. And to top it all off, that lobster. And don't forget the egg as well. This is such a good dish. Look at that. That is what your pad thai should look like after you mix everything up, chop everything up, and get all the sauces, all the nuts, all the shrimp, all over into everything. Even the omelet, look at that. It's all chopped up, cut up, the lobster, beautiful. Enjoy it. It is absolutely lovely. Oh, look at that, the green onions, that give it yet another flavor. I mean, honestly, when you eat this dish, you're gonna be feeling 9 or 10 different flavors at different times while the food is just being chewed in your mouth. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. This is honestly a work of art. I mean, that's the only way that I could explain it. Super nice. All right guys, so this is what it should look like. Super mixed up. You've got the soft noodles, you've got the crispy noodles, and then you've got all the meat everywhere. You've got the onions, the sauce. I mean, everything is all over the place, the greens, and that's the way it's supposed to look for you to have the right bite. Now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this and put it on my plate. That beef was looking so nice in there. That beef was cutting so smoothly. Just so you know how the texture of that beef is, take a little bit like this, and then a little bit of that sauce. So dig in, make sure you get a good amount of that sauce, and I want a little bit of those nice noodles as well right there. I got it, look at that. You got some of that coriander over there as well. This is a beautiful dish. So let's go in and try to get all of it, all in one bite right there. Look at that. Khao soy does not get enough credit for how amazing of a Thai dish it is. It's phenomenal. And you can have khao soy with a number of different things, but khao soy beef is really the way to go. First of all, the texture of that sauce is very similar to the sauces that we have in the Indian subcontinent. That creaminess and everything like that. Some of the spices in there also are very synonymous with spices in our part of the world and in the Indian subcontinent. This dish will feel very relevant to you if you have it. I tell you, if you are Middle Eastern or from the Asian subcontinent anywhere, when you eat this dish, you're gonna feel that this is something very close to what you've been eating every single day. That is absolutely, positively yummy. What's up guys? I just want to let you know that I've split my channel, and now if you want to watch anything to do with food content, you can watch it on this channel. I'm only going to keep food content over here, anything that I eat and explore in Dubai or anywhere around the world. But for everything else, for my travel content, watch my other channel. The link is here somewhere right there, and please subscribe to both so you can watch all my videos. I would really appreciate that. Peace out. Go back to your video. All right, and last but not least of our savory dishes, Thai style flank steak. Look at this steak, okay? First of all, super thin. It is beaten down, all right? You got the inside completely red. Look at that. You got like a less than 1/4 of an inch, probably like 3 centimeters of cooked meat all across, a little bit of a shine, a little bit of a crisp up on top, and then all the way red on the inside, but not bloody red. Red the right way. And then this sauce, this is a very popular sauce over here, and we're gonna try it. And a lot of people like to buy the sauce and take the sauce with them back home because it is really special. Look at this. This sauce has a ton of things in it. You know what? I stuck that spoon in there, mixed it up, showing you guys, and the aroma, look where that is, look where I am. And I could smell it all the way here when I mixed it all up. That's how good of a sauce that is. If you think about the Argentinian chimichurri sauce, this is the competitor to the Argentinian chimichurri sauce. Got lots of chili in there, lots of amazing things. We're definitely gonna have some of this. I'll just pour it on. It's gonna be spicy, but hey, my mouth is already on fire, so all good. Look at that, and I can just see the inside of it jiggling. Look at that, inside jiggling, which means it's not brown. Look at the inside, red, look at that. Oh, that is a beautiful thing. Let's bring it over here so we don't make a mess everywhere. Ooh, the right amount of chew. That sauce has fish sauce in it as well. It's got chilies in there. It's got so many things in there. Galangal probably. I mean, a number of different things. And it just added something on that beef. It turned it into something else. Usually, your beef is the one whose flavor lingers in your mouth, right? This one is not like that. So that sauce is pretty potent. So it's going to take over, but it's gonna take over in the right way. And you're gonna love this dish. Oh, this is yummy. You could have this as an appetizer, not a main dish. And because you want to have 3 or 4 of these just to kind of set yourself up for some of the other stuff that you're having. If you want to have it as a full blown meal, by all means do so, but I highly recommend appetizer, get a few of them, share it with people on the table, and just enjoy that lingering flavor in your mouth. It is fished up beef, that's what I'm going to say. Fished up beef, super nice, Thai style steak with this beautiful sauce. What is the sauce called, Jiki?
Jim Chow.
Jim Chow. So the sauce is called Jim Chow. Okay, and you can buy this anywhere over here. Super nice. My gums are burning right now, but really just something super special. I mean, this is a national treasure right there. All right, that's it for our savory dishes, and now it is time to move over to the beautiful desserts that were put on this table. Let's go together.
So we have these 2 signature of the dessert. So the first one, will be the pie waffle. We chef have inspiration for the Hong Kong waffle, and they are new used to the Thai recipe, and In the plate, you will see we have the raspberry syrup. You can put on top of the waffle. Yes, and eat together. And another thing will be the Thai tea tiramisu. So basically, the tiramisu, they made from the coffee, but our recipe chef wanna use like something that special is from Thai. That's why he used the Thai tea to instead of the coffee.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for explaining that. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you, Carol. All right, guys, so here we go. So this is the tiramisu made special because not done with coffee, but done with Thai tea. All right, let's get this right here. Oh, super nice and soft and a little bit hard on the bottom. Look at that. Let's take a quick look at that. Super nicely layered. I'm excited about this one. So we've got that wafer or that baked layer in the middle, which soaks up the Thai tea. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. And then you've got obviously that cocoa powder up on top, but I see it. I taste it. Super nice. Nice way to signaturize something to a place. Very nice. I like. I'm gonna do one more bite just for good measures. One more bite for good measures. Look at that. Beautiful. And you don't need anything with it, but if you want to, you could also order some jasmine tea with this. It'll be super nice because it'll just elevate the tea flavor. Or you could order a single espresso and have it with that as well. I'm not gonna do that, but it's a good one for you. All right, let's go to our next dessert. Look how beautiful this is and how it was prepared. Hong Kong style waffles, like bubbly waffles. You got all that cream on the inside. You got all those fruits over there, and then you've got the raspberry sauce up there, which you need to pour up on top. You gonna pour some of that for us, Chicky? Look at this. Ooh, all the way. That is beautiful. Oh, that made it look even better, actually. Wow, that is superb. There we go. So, you see the way that is wrapped around. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Now, I don't know what you guys think, but you know, I'm from Arabia and we eat everything with our hands. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna go in with my hands. I'm gonna finish it off in our way. Take that piece. Oh, that waffle is actually dense and you have to roll it while it's still hot so it sticks in that position. But take one last look at this, but this is gonna go down the way that we do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole bite, but maybe a small bite first. Those bubbles are actually filled, so they're not air bubbles over there. Perfect end to the meal. And by the way, that cream is so good because it actually soothes your mouth after all those spices and everything like that. And I'll tell you what, this really was the perfect ending palate cleanser, not for anything else, but for you to go home and sleep well. I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing meal as much as I did. I highly recommend you book yourselves to come to the Satorn house to have dinner. It is an amazing experience, wonderful music, wonderful service, and just the ambiance over here is so beautiful. By the way, I used no lights on this. This is full ambient light, shot with my camera, and it is that beautiful, I promise. Actually, it's probably better looking in person, so make sure you come over here. And if you do, don't forget, write me some comments. Let's compare notes. I want to see what you ate and if it was better than what I ate. And if you ate anything that I ate, let me know what you think about it. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great evening. See you guys on the next video. Peace out.